Alright YouTube, what's going on? It's me, Armani. Back with another video. I know I have been lacking. I've been trying, but side quest after side quest, excuse after excuse is why I haven't been posting. But right now, it is currently 9 o'clock. A whole bunch of updates. I wish I would have been, recording a lot more, because a lot of the stuff I feel like is pretty cool. So we got a shop, or not really a shop, it's more of a storage, but want to turn it into a shop. We have a few cars, well, a lot of new cars. I'm going to show y'all once we get there. We're on the way there right now. I am trading the RT tomorrow, trading it in, but I'm pulling the headers, the AFR, I forgot a part. Okay, anyways, I am trading the RT for a car tomorrow. That's a surprise. It's a pretty cool one. I'm pulling the headers, kind of up in the air if I want to change the shifter, because I like the shifter on the new car. If that doesn't give you the biggest hint, I don't know what does. The headers, AFR gauge, and shifter, that's pretty much it. So not a whole lot. Hopefully I can get this all knocked out by like 1 or 2 o'clock and get a few hours of sleep, and then in the morning we're gonna go and trade the car. All right everyone, what's going on? Completely forgot to keep y'all updated. It is currently 4:56 right now, basically 5 o'clock. Have plans to be trading this thing in around 10 o'clock, 12 o'clock. So that leaves us a few more hours. Hopefully we'll have it done. Should have it done. This is kind of the little shop area. It's kind of a mess. The new car. This is my 2023 Scat Pack Shakedown. It is a last call, as you can see. Of course, we got it in a 6-speed manual as well. This one is fully loaded, Alcantara interior. Got the wide body, looks great. This is my 94 Viper. We did a full color change, interior, and basically just nut and bolt restoration on it. This thing looks great. I'm gonna make some POV driving videos on this thing. And then to the right here we have my 1994 Mark IV Supra. It is an automatic, it's right-hand drive. It is a factory turbo car. Gonna get this thing manual swapped, hopefully standalone, and probably just a mild turbo kit. But this thing is pretty era specific. It was built by Top Fuel in Japan before it was imported. Everything has all its paperwork. It's pretty cool. Got the JDM tail lights, all of this stuff that I don't really know what it is. But this thing is pretty sweet. With enough of that, we're gonna go ahead and get these headers off of this car. I only have the passenger side left. I think I have like 3 bolts holding this thing in. I've been working non-stop, pretty tired. But I need to go ahead and throw these shorties on there and go trade this thing in. Probably gonna show you guys what I got once I trade this thing in, probably in the next video. And sorry if I'm like not enthusiastic, I'm just so tired from just straight grinding. Here's the Corsa exhaust. But enough yapping. I'm gonna go ahead, get the rest of this shit pulled off, or the rest of this stuff pulled off, I should say. All right, boys, I'm starting to wake back up. Still super tired, but definitely feeling a lot better than I was like 20 minutes ago, because I'm starting to see the light at the end of the tunnel. We got both sides out. Not gonna lie, a lot tougher than I remember, but I also got a cut on this hand, and then I burned my arm over here pulling the stock cats out of this car because it was pretty hot. But I'm gonna go ahead and tackle the passenger side first, just because it's the harder one. I'm gonna go ahead and get it out the way. Then I gotta remove the AFR gauge and like all the wiring for that stuff, because it's gonna be going on this car. Up in the air, I don't know if I'm going to be doing the shifter or not. I'm not 100% honest with you. I don't know if I'm going to have the energy to do it, but for sure going to try, depending on when I finish this up. So I'm I'm gonna go ahead and close this part out and get that passenger side thrown in, and I will update you guys once I get that passenger side thrown in. Everything's already removed, so it should be a pretty easy install. It's always an easy install till something isn't. So I got it rolled forward now. I'm gonna go ahead and pick the car up, get up underneath it. I did get new gaskets. We are using the Cook's gaskets right here. So I'm gonna go ahead and pick this thing up, get started, because I'm excited to hear it and I'm not trying to be here all day. Got some buddies pulling up to help. We're gonna do some cooking and some working. Yeah, so I'll keep you guys updated once I get the car up. All right, everybody, so we got the headers installed. This is pretty much the last piece. This is an O2 sensor extension right here. It's just some wire. I'm extending it just a little bit more, so I got these little crimp-on bits. I already got this side done, but it's a pretty simple install. You just need these pliers right here. I got these off Amazon a while back. They've been working great. I think I paid like 20 or 30 bucks for them, and I can't complain. So you just want to align this. They are just a hair wide for this, for what I'm using it for, but I can't really complain too much. So we're gonna grab the red one right here, slide the seal forward, watch on that end. And then you just basically squeeze, and then it'll reset just like that. You've made a good connection. We're gonna go ahead and repeat this 3 more times, and then you just plug it in here, and then it locks, and then this will seal it off. And so these are like geared. You can't open them unless you like hit this little switch in here. So it kind of ensures you get a good bite every time. And then on this seal right here, I just take the tip of this plier and I pinch down each little ear to make sure it's grabbing it good. And then bam, it's done. So we're gonna go ahead and repeat this, and then once I get up underneath the car, I'll kind of give you guys the breakdown on what we did. All right, so I got one side jacked up just because I really don't need to do both sides to install this last wire. So we're gonna go ahead and get underneath this, kind of show you guys the process I used to put this on. So there's 4 bolts on the bottom, 4 bolts on the top. So I put the gasket on, and then I thread in the first 4 bolts by hand just a little bit. And as you can see on the bottom of the header, there is 4 little ears cut out, or I guess the holes have been cut out, so you can slide it over the bolts. And I just went ahead and slid the header over the bolt, and then hand tightened them, and then I put the top 2 ones in just so I could hold it in place, and then I put the 2 in the middle, and then just pretty much tightened them down. Did that on both sides. The passenger side is a little bit tighter. I took the heat shield off for the starter just so I can have a little bit more room. But as you can see, that's the extension right there. And we got that one extended as well. This is my AFR one that isn't hooked up. But yeah, I mean, this thing is super clean underneath. Car has very low miles. Got all this done, so we're gonna go ahead and drop the car down, and then I'll show you guys what it sounds like with the headers. We are running Cook's high flow cats, and just the stock cat back, stock mid muffler, and stock resonator. And I am running some 90s on my downstream O2s. I'll let you guys know how those work out. If they work, if they do, if they don't. Now, if you are catless, these are not gutted or anything like that. It might play a slightly different effect on if it's going to work or not. But I'll let you guys know down in the comments below, or if by the time I edit this video, if anything happens, I will make sure to update it.